pride is forbidding him from welcoming his brother home. Look at him. Look at him. Now you're expecting to come back and be treated like this with a party, whereas I have been at your side all of this time. And since when did you throw me a party? I deserved it, but he didn't. So the reason there's so much of the parable is taken up with this final dialogue between the other son and the father is Jesus saying, look, come to yourself. It's easy to recognize yourself in the prodigal son, I think. Perhaps that's why the parable has got its name. It's actually a little bit more difficult to recognize ourselves in the other son because probably of pride. We think we've done pretty well. We think maybe we haven't squandered what we have been given. We've dealt with it very responsibly. But that's not the point of this parable. Jesus wants you to dislike this other son, I think, and feel sorry for the other son and think, oh, how wonderful it is that he was welcomed home, because that means there's a welcome home for me as well. But what we can't hear very often is God saying to each one of us, you're with me all the time. Everything I have is yours. That is harder for us to hear at times. We want to experience something spectacular because of what we've done or how we have behaved. But Jesus is saying, listen carefully to the story of both of those sons. There's a bit of both in all of us, I suspect. But the final irony of this story is that the fractured relationship has been restored. But the relationship that was there all of the time has been fractured. Who is the prodigal? Who is forgiven? Who is still immured in their own pride in this story? And as we reflect on it and all of its wonderful imagery, we can see ourselves in all of these characters, maybe even in one of the pigs.